Mechaholic back here with another video. Today we have another Lego haul that I have made this past weekend. I was told by my dad that there was a guy selling a bunch of old Legos on Nextdoor for $50, and he sent me pictures and I was like, okay, yes. And then this is part of it. So there were 4 bins. I'll show you each of them. And there's just one bin that has all adventure stuff. And I don't know if I've said this on this channel before, but adventures is my favorite theme. And I've been collecting adventures basically ever since I've been buying Legos from estate sales and stuff like that. But anyways, this is the Desert Expedition set. It goes by some other names, but that's the one I know by. And I'll just show you the set real quick. You got this little mummy dude with a skeleton inside. You got Dr. Kilroy with all of his gear. Just some stuff on the side. And you got this nice car with the cool looking exposed engine. And what's his, Lord Sam Sinister, and whatever his name is. I honestly forgot. Anyways, sometimes he's known as Lord Sam Sinister, and he's known as Sly Boots. But his name escapes me. Probably because I'm on film. And then this thing is really cool because it's got the flying tiger insignia on there. It's got an engine on the inside that you can see. And then you got Harry Kane at the controls here with the camera on top. And then this little thing pops out. And you see Dynamite. It's like he drops it as a bomb or something. I don't know. It's a little bit interesting. But you open up the crate and then there's like the map and the gun and binoculars and stuff. And it just kind of slots into the bottom. And then there's this little campfire thing with a scorpion. So I'll show you the rest of the bin with the adventure stuff. Alright, so this is the bin with the adventure stuff. And this is, at the current moment, the only bin I have cleaned. So I had to build the Desert Expedition set, I had to take a couple pieces from my own collection. I don't know if that's just it being incomplete or it's in the other bins. But in this box here, we have those 2 base plates are for the Temple of Anubis, which is the biggest set of the desert line of adventures. In case you didn't notice or know, there's a desert line, a jungle line, an Orient Expedition line, and a Dino Island line of adventures, the sub-themes. This tent goes to the Sphinx Surprise set. And those are the 2 big ones in this batch. But then there's also the Desert Expedition. And there's one more. What is it? It is... Oh, there's a Spider Secret Surprise set as well in here, which has Pip and Reed or Gale Storm Jungle Edition, which I actually don't have, and it also has Senor Palmer, which I also don't have because I don't have hardly any Adventures Jungle sets. I just have a couple minifigures I've picked up over the years. But the other set in here is... Oh, why is it escaping me? Anyways, doesn't matter. I'll tell you next clip. But this is the first of the 4 bins. I built the Desert Expedition set out of this. And it's got some really cool stuff that I hope to build and keep. This is all keepers because it's adventures. Other stuff might be sellers. So I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, that Last Adventure set was a pontoon plane, which is also part of the jungle theme, which I had, but it was very partial, and it had some pieces that I did not have, so this is also a good one. That's also a good one to have. And now we're on to Unclean Legos. This is Arctic theme. This box is from the Polar Base. It's in a little bit rough shape, but it's still the box, which is good. I'll show you what was inside the box. This. So, this is every single set from the Arctic theme, except for 2 poly bags. So there is the Arctic Expedition, Polar Base, Polar Explorer, Ice Surfer, and Polar Scout. So those are all these sets. I mean, I'll go through some of them. So this is a pretty cool thing. Here, I'll carry the camera. See specifically. So this and that are all part of the Polar Base. This is part of the mobile outpost, which is attached to this guy. And then there's like a helicopter, which is part of the Polar Base. There's a ski thing. This is a snowplow, which I think that looks pretty cool. And there's a bunch of minifigures everywhere in here, so I'm assuming all the minifigures are here. And there's 3 or 4 of these old polar bears. I have one I have 3 currently, so I can put one in here if I need to. This thing's kind of cool. It's a little drone that picks up ice samples, I guess. And here, if I can get it out, there's a stretcher with legs on it. But yeah, these are the kind of minifigures that are in here. Those guys, and then there's like people with hoods and stuff like that. So I will see you in the next clip with the next box. This one's about 5 or maybe 8 sets. So we are already exceeding the $50 I paid with just the first half of everything. And the other 2 boxes are bigger. Alright, before we get on with this next box here, I would like to say, over the weekend, at another sale, where I got this stuff wasn't a sale, but I did go estate selling, and I got this for $1 for my kid in a garage sale. It does have this small chip out of it, which is eliminating 1 stud, but that's fine with me, because this is my first grade base plate, which is 32 by 32, or no, some number, whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys know, I'm sure. But anyways, in this box, which is a little bit hard to open, by the way, these are all of the stuff I looked at last. So this is the second biggest box, but it does have a lot of interesting stuff. So, number 1 is this old police set. Is the, let me look at my cheat sheet here real quick, Surveillance Squad, which is from 96, I believe. No, it's 94. And here is an old pirate set. This one is called Pirate's Ambush. It's a pretty neat set. It's like a, here, I'll show you on the directions. It's like a bridge between 2 towers with a little Spanish guy going under the bottom. And I don't believe this set is supposed to have a special cannon, but there was a Western cannon in there, which is cool. I believe this... No, this is a Western cannon too. How about that? This little dish. I just got a car in it. And then you can see there's a bunch of Islander stuff everywhere. And I believe this is from Adventures. It's like a dino glider of some sort. But I didn't know, so I didn't write down. There's a bunch of these chrome swords. I think there's 4 or 5. Some Indian feathers from Western and other Indian related stuff like the shield. But this is not the meat of the stuff. The good stuff is yet to come. Oh, but there's the Royal Knight shield, which there are some Royal Knights in here, which is very good because I don't have any of them really. That's always good to get stuff you don't have. This is the Spider... What's it called? Spider Secret set. But it's got the pontoon blade directions in there, which I think that's kind of funny. But both the minifigures were in the other one. This is just some parts. And I don't know if any of these sets are complete, but they're in bags, so I assume they're mostly complete, if not all the way. This is a lot of directions and stuff. Just put that out of the way. But I can show you guys a couple of these adventure stuff from the directions. That's the Temple of Anubis with the balloon and this broken down truck thing. And that's the back of it, where the actual jewel is. And this is Sphinx Surprise. It's got a nice car. There's the tent. And there's the Sphinx with a nice layered base plate. But anyways, in here, some good stuff. Here we got a hot rod from the Model Team theme. There's a couple wheels that keep falling off because I can't find the piece that holds them on there. But they are here. And there's a lot of cool chrome pieces. I kind of don't want to sell it, but I think I am anyways, just because I have enough stuff that I'm keeping at the current moment. It's even got a license plate in the back. But overall, it's a really cool model. It's got a trunk-ish. And I'm pretty sure it's a high price item because it's so big. It's also got steering, which is awesome. However, oh wait, it is. It's linked up with the wheel, or the steering wheel. Which that is super cool. I did not know they did that. Good job, Lego. Take you up over again so I can show you some stuff. This is from Aqua Raiders. Aqua Zone. But these are like doors into a big base or something. I don't know if that's in here, though. I haven't seen a whole lot of evidence of it. So, there's doubt about that. But this is a bunch of minifigures and stuff. I'll just let you guys spot stuff. But there's some space. There's a lot of Indians and Islanders. There's some pirates. Some ninja. And then there's some Dark Forest, which is from '96. After Forestman. There was only like 3 sets. And I know which one of them it is. It is Hemlock Stronghold that is in here. Based on the minifigures. And then there's a Royal Knight carriage, which has some of these Royal Knights on it, as well as the Royal Knight King. And there's a Fright Knight. Don't know what set he goes to yet. I think I'm just waiting on that. There's an Imperial, otherwise known as a British person, like a British soldier. And normal people. I call them Imperials though, because that's their government is Imperial. Some people call them Imperials. There's another Forceman from Dark Forest. Another Imperial. Where's his hat just fell off? Nope, there's another Imperial. And there's a lot of Indians. I think it's all the Indians. And I'll show you guys over a little bit later in the episode. But I'm collecting all the Western sets. And I don't have any Indian sets. So this might be my chance to get a bunch of Indian sets, as well as some other Western guys. Though I probably won't build a set again. I'll just keep the Western people. There's some more pirates. Samurai dude. More space. And yeah, that's basically about it for the minifigure in here. There's a sheriff. But there's a classic dragon, which I believe he's probably from the Fright Night set as like the witch's dragon. But most of the dragons in that theme are black, so I'm not sure. And then this is from Insectoids. I believe the set is called Cosmic Creeper. Based on what I'm guessing by the pieces here. This is all a guess. I haven't even looked at the directions yet. I should have, though. And there's also this little police little thing that is from the set. Crisis News Crew, which is also a little news truck later, I think. Oh, and here's the carriage for the Royal Knights. It's got some steering with the horse that attaches there. And it's a pretty cool thing. Here's the other wing to that presumably adventures thing. Could be like an Ewok thing, though. And here's the front of a ship that I didn't look up the set to. There's a couple kayaks for Indians. Some samurai banners. And yeah. So that's about it for this bin. I'll show you guys the Western thing real quick, and then we'll go to the last bin. Alright guys, so here's my Western collection. We have the Thieves Outpost thing in here. And then over here we have Fort Legorado with a bunch of guys I set up so that I can make a train chase. That train I built myself. But they never really panned out. I'm thinking future mock. Put all these sets on some terrain and then go from there. Maybe build a train. There's the Sheriff Lockup. And then these are both part of Gold City Junction with the cannon. And that's all I have right now. But those other cavalry people are from a battle pack type set. And there's Minecraft over there. But I want to sell that. Because I like Minecraft, but it's just too big and doesn't serve its purpose for me. So we'll go to the last bin. But this is my Western thing. It's going to be enlarged by these Indians. May not have enough room on the table. May have to take the train track out. But we'll see. See you in the next clip. Alright, this is the last and final clip. And this is the last and final bin. I'm going to start with this guy. Which is a little mummy thing from Adventures. Actually, this brings back some nostalgia because this is mine. And that was where I got my first Adventures Legos. They were hidden inside this guy, and the people in the garage sale didn't even know. So I got it for like $2. Got some cars and a bunch of minifigures all from Adventures. But I might sell this guy because he doesn't have the stickers like this guy does on the sides. So I mean, even though this other one's my first one, this new one is more complete, which still serves the nostalgia but actually having it. I don't know, I may keep both of them. Who knows? Here's Sphinx Secret Surprise. Oop. There he is, with the middle part missing right now, because it blows out, in case you didn't know. That's part of the set. And all these sets in here. It's a lot. So, here's some space stuff. This is a T3 Trite from Life on Mars. And then this is also part of the Crisis News crew set. A little cool opening back door. I like that. And then there's the chopper, which is also part of the set. And then I got a bunch of rescue stuff in here. I've gotten some rescue stuff before. I haven't sold it yet, just due to backlog of me buying more than I can sell. But there's that guy. This red thing is part of a giant launch tower that actually launches this rocket, which has a other staged rocket that attaches to the bottom. And when I looked inside, I found this cool little satellite arm and a bunch of TNT. You're taking TNT to space. Okay. This is a launch, like airport crew. It's called Launch Evac 1. I don't know why it's called 1. There was never a 2. But I have every single set of that theme. It's called... Ooh, what's it called? Launch Crew or something like that. But it's all these kind of shuttle stuff. So this is a plane that actually attaches on the top to this other shuttle. Oh wait, no, this is the shuttle that has a rocket. The rocket kind of fell apart, but there's the rocket. But this other, I can put him over there. This other shuttle, you can see on the bottom, just attaches like that. And then that's how they launch it. So they get it up to speed with this plane. There's a Vulture droid down there, which is pretty good. Might keep him. It depends if he's the episode 3 version. I'm pretty sure he's the episode 1 version. And then this is also part of that theme. That is too. There's a rescue truck and a rescue giant helicopter, which actually I have, so maybe I can sell them a lot of too. I don't know. And there's these insectoid dudes. They come in that set. There's a couple of them in here. And yeah. If I look on the inside of the shuttle, I forgot. They packed this full of people. So this is a Space Place guy. Space Place body with a Explorian's helmet. And there's another Explorian in here somewhere, I believe. Over here. No, okay. But he's in here somewhere. And there's a set for him. When I look in the instructions, I'll know which one it is. But anyway, that's the end of this video. So I got a really good deal. Just want to let you guys know. Partially for my own organization so I can understand what I got, really. And partially just because it's interesting to know, like, what kind of deals people can score when they're trying hard enough. And I've been looking for a while, and I finally got a good one. So I'm going to try not to buy any Legos anymore right now. I'm down to $33, I believe. When at Brick Fair, I was like more than 200. So I've significantly decreased in value. But yeah, I'm gonna just stop trying to buy them and just start trying to sell them, so I can get some more money so I can buy some more. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Brick Builders, the 4th one, is gonna hopefully be coming soon. And see you guys later. Mikeaholic signing out.